Hey fellow gamers, Chatty Sisa here. Time for a quick but fascinating update from the world of Blood of Dawnwalker. We've got new concept art, including details for the last vampire we've been waiting on, Xanthe, 2 more chapters from the history of Vale Sangora, and more information about the game from the developers themselves, in the form of an interview. So let's start! We finally got the concept art for Xanthe, and if you've been following Dawnwalker for a while, her name should ring a bell. Her bio has been available for some time and she's briefly visible also in the first Dawnwalker trailer, but now we see her appearance in more detail. A hunched figure draped in robes, weathered skin stretched over ancient bones, and an expression that feels equal parts exhausted and ominously aware. According to her backstory, Xanthe is older than anyone can remember. Once a priestess on a remote Greek island, she hears whispers from beyond. Voices others cannot. Some might mistake her for mad, but in truth, she understands the world's hidden layers more than most. And the most chilling detail, she's terrified. Which makes you wonder what could possibly scare someone like her. Next up is the new concept art that is named Undead. These armored figures appear to patrol the ruins of Vale Sangora's long-buried past, tombs hidden in peat bogs and shattered by rockfalls. Covered in cobwebs and caked in dust, these sentries wield rusted weapons, but according to the devs, they're still active. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they just wait. The design has a very unsettling feature, a beaked helmet or mask, giving them a bird-like or medieval plague doctor silhouette. They seem almost ceremonial, like forgotten guardians of some ancient rite, or a terrible curse best left undisturbed. In the next installment of the secret history of Vale Sangora, we meet an old man named Zdislav, a village elder from Lasli. The narrator has been trying to uncover the valley's secrets, but the locals stay silent, until Zdislav invites him into his hut with a cryptic warning: trees have ears. It's a classic folklore setup, a hermit who knows more than he lets on, and it seems Zdislav is about to open the door to stories long buried in the valley's past. In the 14th part of Vale's history, Zdislav becomes a recurring source of myth and legend, recounting ancient battles, forest creatures with cat-like eyes, and beasts burrowing in the peat bogs. He speaks of ruins where blood still bubbles and warriors who fought wraiths beneath the moon. His tales read like dark fairy tales, but in a world like this, who's to say what's myth and what's memory? And now to one of the most revealing updates, an interview with Rebel Wolf's design director Daniel Sadowski. The interview has already been posted 2 months ago, but completely flew under the radar of most fans, probably because it's only in Polish. Here are some of the key points translated and summarized for you. The Blood of Dawnwalker is not The Witcher 4 and does not want to be. While it draws on Slavic folklore, the goal is to tell a unique standalone story grounded in a dark, alternate version of 14th century Europe. Coen's origin is a major pillar. He worked in a silver mine as a child, which caused argyria, a silver poisoning condition. That silver is what prevented his full transformation into a vampire. Instead, he became a hybrid, a Dawnwalker. He was 18 when this happened, and since then, he no longer ages naturally. This ties into one of the game's central themes, duality. Day versus night, human versus vampire. This is also reflected in the gameplay. The game uses a day-night cycle and it affects everything, from exploration to combat and even quests. Some can only be done during the day or night, adding unique consequences to player choices. Combat is real-time, with Coen using swords and grounded magic during the day and powerful vampire abilities at night. The magic is not flashy fantasy, it's brutal, dirty, and often involves things like casting curses and disease-like effects. There are 3 skill trees, one for shared abilities, and 2 separate trees, one human, one vampire. The devs wanted every skill to be meaningful and more than just simple stats. And they let the players build very different versions of Coen this way. You'll interact with many major characters. Relationships and decisions shape the world around you, and there's no single path to the ending. The team calls the game a narrative sandbox, giving you the freedom to shape the story as you go. And yes, this is just the beginning. Blood of the Dawnwalker is intended to be the first chapter of a larger saga, and we should see Coen return in the future. From ancient warriors in tombs to glimpses of a terrifying priestess, and now more info about the game's lore and development, Blood of the Dawnwalker keeps building momentum. Let me know in the comments what stood out most for you in this update. Is it the eerie undead, Xanthe's concept art, or maybe something from the interview? By the way, you can find it linked in the description below. And if you like the vid, don't forget to hit the like button, it would be much appreciated. As always, thanks a lot for watching, stay tuned and game on!